Lana Jinjal has a mind to introduce you to the sage's armaments. Ah, yes, I forgot I hadn't even started this one. I know I did the first one, like, on stream? After I figured I had a Reaper, so that way I can just start with the Class Quest series, and then, yeah. But yeah. Okay. That looks pretty solid. I see the crystal has imparted to you its knowledge, as expected. Excellent. You are ready to embark on your training, and naturally it begins with the armament, as a set of short staves known as knowledges. Staves, I know it's staves, not staves. Staves, it's fine. Now let's trace their roots to healers of Eld, who employed naturally occurring objects of power known as adder stones. That sounds familiar. Okay. These stones, which harbor spiritual energy, were placed around the stick, and ailing to create an etheric confluence through which the healer channeled her magics. From this primitive design, knowledges gradually evolved into their present form. While their construction is far more sophisticated, the basic principle remains unchanged. In practice, the sage wields knowledge as an extension of her mind, sending them darting through the air to weave the arcane patterns through which she unleashes advanced magics. If they sound difficult to wield, well, it is because they are. Even the Studium's most talented require years of training to become proficient. But you have an advantage that transcends talent. The crystal has chosen you. With its knowledge, the technique will come more naturally to you than others. Now, as much as I would like to have you try your hand with the knowledge at once, I have just received promising intelligence from command. Apparently, our fugitives have taken themselves to Idleshire in the Gervanian hinterlands. Let us make our way there at once. Oh, we're going, okay. So we're going to the hinterlands. Alright. Why not? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. So this is Idleshire. The tales do not do the place justice. Truly impressive on what the goblins and their fellow scavengers have managed to build upon the ruins of our colony. That's fair enough. To the task at hand. As I mentioned before, we have reason to believe that the fugitives have recently passed through this town and may even still be here. For the sake of efficiency, I suggest we split up and search. I will see to the town south if you could tend to the north. Cool. Alright, so where am I going? Alright, I'm going all the way up top. Alright. Alright, cool. So to the north we go. This is honestly really cool though. Help! Somebody please, I need help! I have no idea who that is, so it's fine. Did you hear that? Oh, it's an actual sage himself! The man is in trouble! Look at me. When I'm talking to you! Oh! Stop this at once! That's gonna be a big boom. Yo! Okay, that was cool. A sage's barrier. What up, Naraki? How are you doing, dude? Wait, he protected me? Question? What? Noifa.
Too many highs and ears. We'd best leave. I don't know who you are, and I don't care. Do not get in our way again. You've been warned.
Wait! Yeah, how are you doing, Naraki? It's good to see you, dude. What's up? Huh, that's interesting. I'm doing the main MSQ. Nice. What level of MSQ are you at now? Also, you know what? Just for the hell of it, I'll just reveal my face for this. I'll keep the mask on when I'm doing, like, other things that are not showing my face.
Thank you. And you not intervened when you did. I dread to think what might have become of me. Permit me to introduce myself. Valdrine of Charlian at your service.
Truly? I'm Charlian too, a recent graduate of the studium, in fact. Would you mind telling us what happened?
Oh, that an alumna should come to my rescue. Thaliak watches over his own. As to what happened, what is there to say? I was going about my business when they set upon me without warning or provocation.
I see. What is your business, if you do not mind my asking?
Healing. The provisions of it, that is. I am a sage, you see, and I travel the realm, providing treatment gratis to those who cannot afford it.
A sage besides. Speaking of which, one of your assailants, the Viera man, also wielded sage magic. Was he known to you?
No, I had never so much as laid eyes upon him before. I do have an inkling, however, as to why the villains have come here. If they use the sage's art for ill, then their destination is like to be Sage Mokian's Arboretum.
Arboretum. The Arboretum. There we go. The Arboretum. What could they possibly... Oh my god, what could they possibly seek in that abandoned place?
Following the Exodus, the cultivation of certain plants became forbidden in Charlian, but that which can no longer be found in the motherland still grows freely there, among which are potent but dangerous herbs.
87 of my FCs make me get ether currents. Nice. Hey, ether currents are useful. They will always be useful, so that's not a bad idea to pause on. I'm gonna be honest. I see. That does stand to reason, and I dare say it was for your knowledge that the fugitives attacked you.
You too are a sage. You do not appear to be Charlian. How did you come by your soul crystal?
The good people of Vice's Technon had entrusted the crystal to me, and when it exhibited a strong resonance with Sapphire's presence, I in turn entrusted it to her.
Then you were chosen to inherit.
Is aught amiss, Master of Faldrine?
No, 'tis nothing. I was but struck by the remarkable providence to have crossed paths with sages so far from home. Ours is a reclusive nation, after all. Our policy is to observe, not intervene. This did not sit well with me, and so I left Charlian behind, as the great Master Louis Swa once did. And though I would never dare equate myself to him, I do believe it is my duty to alleviate suffering in the world.
That's cool. So that's what brought you to Eorzea. You are a noble soul, Master of Faldrine, and I commend your resolve.
I was gonna put furniture in my newly bought room in the FC house. Oh, well, hey, your room will be there. You'll have the time to do everything you want to do. Well, I must return to the road. I thank you again for coming to my aid. Till next we meet, let us both endeavor to seek out new knowledge and possibilities for the betterment of mankind. Yeah, what kind of furniture do you have ready? You have a couch, a bed, and stuff like that? I just head to St. Motians. Is it Motians? I think it's Motians. I just head to St. Motians Arboretum at once. Given what we know of the fugitives, I'd consider that they might be after knowledge sealed at the Great Gooba Library, but Master Faldrene presents a compelling theory. And for all but proven theory of my own, our Corny have clearly enhanced themselves with sage magic. I had suspected as much, given what they stole, but the leader's actions earlier leave little room for doubt. Not that it gives us any greater insight into who they are or their ultimate goal. Regardless, to use a sage's soul crystal for ill is unforgivable, and I'll not rest until these criminals have been brought to justice. Right. To the Arboretum. Our mission aside, I dare say it will be an ideal place for your training. And we get to... Alright. Cool. To the south, and out we go. I will say, speaking of ether currents, by the way, I actually also went ahead and was able to increase my mount speed in both Thavnair and also Labyrinthos. I did a bit of fake grinding, so that way I could go ahead and unlock them and acquire the speed boosts necessary. So I can actually traverse those areas now with less problem. By the scholars, so same... Motian's Arboretum. From the illustrations, I did not think it would be so immense. It may interest you to know this place holds special meaning to sages. From ancient strains to crossbred creations, a myriad of medicinal plants have been cultivated within its halls. Alas, in the wake of the Exodus 15 years ago, this once magnificent institution has fallen into ruin. Still, there's a certain charm in seeing nature reassert her dominion. Why? It must be a veritable menagerie of rare wildlife within. I should like to spend a day studying them, field guide in hand. Forgive me, this isn't a field trip, but a mission. Our objective is to find the fugitives, and failing that, clues that will lead us to them. Please see to your preparations. A spot of practice with your spells would not go astray, and then we shall venture in. I already have done all the necessary preparations. I pretty much learned how to do all this stuff. The only thing that I'm not sure of is like, or not necessarily not sure of as much as like that I can't quite remember off the top of my head is like the names of everything. If our assumption is correct, the fugitives have come and may still be here. Keep your eyes peeled and your guard up. These halls are home to dangerous creatures and will draw their attention that you may focus on applying your techniques. So, shall we practice some semiotical fundamentals? With cast Cardi on me, the spell will establish a magical link between us. I already did that. Way ahead of you. The residual ether of your attacks will be channeled unto me, healing my wounds as you deal damage to our foes. Honestly, that's a really cool thing.
Yee, I already have cardio on you. Yes, just so. Let us continue on.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Sizable fiend ahead. I believe this calls for a barrier. Alright. Bestow a barrier that provides both protection and healing. Yes, I have already cast my creation barrier on you. That's fine. Excellent. Now we proceed in with confidence. There we go. Nothing of note here. Let us head deeper into the Arboretum. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to keep my focus target on her. He's back. Please watch my back. There we go. Impressive to see how well you wield your Nolas. One would not think you're a novice. Yeah, I've spent time practicing. Dude, this class is so hard to master. It is so hard to master. Like the skill cap to this class is insane. No fiends here, but what might this be? Oh. Peculiar trace. Footprints. Some manner of plant seems to have harvested here. I can't identify it by the remaining parts. However, there may be other clues nearby. We should investigate further. Oh, Jesus. Flurries of tiny bubbles break the water surface over the info. Some manner of creature hiding underneath the lily pad, perhaps. An impression on the edge of the lily pad suggests someone now here, perhaps to draw water? More of the same plant taken. What could it possibly be? That is a good question. Resting at the bottom of the pool is an animal carcass overgrown with plant life. Perhaps it fell in while foraging for food. Damn, that's dark as fuck. Fine scorch marks are in evidence on the leafage, reminiscent of those left by the sage magics. Okay, so they were here. Traces of ice. Someone recently fought here. Proficient wielder of magic. They had a black mage with them. The fugitives may be close. Be on your guard. Yeah, I'm assuming that was the black mage that left the ice marks. Ah, I guess into the next area we go. Oh, there they are. Fugitives, in the name of the Forum, I demand you surrender yourselves at once.
of all the weapons to bear against us. No matter, I warned you once, and I won't warn you again.
I gotta take out the healer first. That's a rule of PvP.
I've got this. Stand back.
Or I guess not.
Very well.
Let's go. Nope, those are gonna explode.
Armor of the Scholar? Finish them quickly.
She-bomb. Oh, that's not good. Oh my god, how are we having this epic battle right now?
Oh my god! We'll deal with you instead.
We'll see about that.
Oh!
That hurt like a bitch. Enhancements have given them such power? He's getting us nowhere. We must subdue Loifa first. Yep. Rule 1 to all PvP sentiments. You don't. Ooh.
Eat this!
It's over. Lay down your arms. I promise you won't come to further harm. Nice. That worked out. Dude, that freaking fire spell hurt so bad. What was that called? Demi Fire 2? That hurt so bad.
Loifa, we don't have time for this. You held your own against the Enhanced. But that's enough sport for now. The mission takes precedence.
Confound it, not again! They left something. Was it on purpose? Or accident that they left it? What's this? The pouch they dropped contained a plant. What they came for, I shouldn't doubt. 'Tis some manner of herb, but none I've seen in the course of my studies. And as I made my way, I also stumbled upon what appeared to be a diary by the entrance. Though much of its contents are magically obfuscated. Wow, I've never seen that word before. I could make out some semiotical terms, so we may assume it belonged to a sage. As we continue our pursuit, I will work on lifting the enchantment. When you have a moment, please feel free to peruse the contents in Idleshire. On that note, let us head back to the settlement. Okay, that's cool that the Sage Questline is kind of in, you basically kind of chill around Idleshire, at least for this beginning part, considering that it's basically, like, it used to be the, like, the Eorzea version of Charlian. Also, if you hear me with, some, like, stuff in my hand, that's because I have 3 musketeers. And I kind of want some too, so it's fine. I have 3 musketeers that I ended up getting yesterday. Okay, what's up, Venus? What's up, what's up? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? I've dispatched the plant to Charlian for identification. When we learn what it is, I believe we will gain some insight to the villain's objective. Never got the notification. Oh no! I'm sorry, Venus. And, I mean, I did also put it in Discord, so, I don't know. I got nothing then. Now, tell me, Sapphire, have you been practicing with the knowledge while I wasn't looking? I ask because, even with the crystal's knowledge, you demonstrated remarkable proficiency. Regardless, just plain you have a gift for the art. The sages whose memories reside in the crystal must be beaming with pride. Though, sometimes I cannot help but wonder, if the sage's art was created for the betterment of mankind, then why then does it incorporate techniques which inflict harm? And the fugitives? What could have compelled them to spurn our homeland's prescribed policy as Master Louisoix and Master Faldrene have? But I muse to no avail. It will be a while before we hear back regarding the plant. Until we do, please take the opportunity to continue honing your skills. As you go about your training, remember to heed the voices within your soul crystal. Do so, and your predecessors will surely grant you the wisdom to protect those you hold dear. A Diary of a Sage is now available for perusal. More entries will become legible as you progress through the story. Cool. Which is stupid. I believe it. Time to read this diary because I'm actually curious to what this says.
A young child was brought in today. So very young to be suffering so. But if anyone can save her, 'tis we sages of Physis Technon. And save her we will. Though it took many days and repeated treatments, we have managed to stabilize our most recent patient. We adapted the Eucrasia spell, as my clever husband proposed, and it worked wonders. His brilliance truly belies his youth. Despite being 50 years my junior, he has already achieved so much.
Wow. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I got you, right? But no, damn. Okay. So, I just realized 50 years her junior. That man married a cougar. Love is love, I guess. Please, no one beat me up. I'm sorry. I mean no offense. Anyways.
Sands of Despair. Lala Jinjal is eager to share tidings from the Charlian motherland.
Wonderful timing, Sapphire. Remember that mystery plant I sent to Charlian for analysis? I received the results not long ago. It was muscimoloi, a herb that possesses potent ether fortifying properties. Owing to its effects, its cultivation was outlawed some years ago. 'Tis most certainly why the fugitives came to Eorzea, unable to obtain the urban Charlian, they decided to procure it from the Arboretum. They likely intend to use it in conjunction with the soul crystal to further enhance themselves. Though their motives are still a mystery, the fact remains that they have already caused harm and will continue to do so until they are brought to justice. Now, as they fail to obtain the muskmalloy here, they will need to look elsewhere. And I'm pleased to say that my informer has helped me to identify an apothecary who deals in the herb, and whom I suspect our query will seek out. The individual is a resident of Lost Hope in central Thanalan, and that is where we shall take ourselves next. Mark my words, they won't escape this time. I'll suffer them to misuse the sage's noble art no longer, and much less with that soul crystal. If we are to catch the fugitives, we had best hurry. That said, I should take a moment to regroup and prepare at Blackbrush Station before heading on to Lost Hope. Right? Fight him! Fight who? Wait, who are we fighting? Why? Venus, why are we fighting? Also, I'm going to be munching on a 3 Musketeers here while I stream tonight. Except for, alright. So yeah, how are you doing though, Venus? It's good to see you. I'm a better sage than you! Well, JK, I don't doubt that. Also, hi Thandaga, how you doing? I've killed so many people, it's fine. I haven't. So far as I can remember, I've had close calls, but I haven't actually let anybody die on my watch. Good gods! Such a dry and dusty place this is. What I wouldn't give for a bath right now. How long have you been here? I mean, 'tis well you are here. I've already replenished my supplies, so if you are ready, we may begin to look for the apothecary at once. A Hyurian woman whose facial tattoo should mark her out. The fugitives are like to be searching for her too. We must find her before they... Interested in this street? I've been well, I must sleep in a few minutes. Oh, no worries. I'm glad to hear you've been well though. But yeah. Order me a fancy din din. Ooh, what you ordering? Tell me, I'm curious. That woman yonder fits a description, but something appears to be amiss. Let us investigate. Oh, we're okay. Oh, she seems panicked. Help me, please. What ails you, madam? I was dealing with a customer when a group of bandits attacked us. I managed to flee, but he's still at their mercy. Oh, time to kick some more ass, I guess. Worry not, we'll help you. Pray, lead the way. Thank you. I heard cold udon noodles plus tempura. Ooh. Oh, that sounds so good. I would say that I would go out tomorrow for ramen, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm busy tomorrow. It's fine. It can only be them. Wait, how are you enjoying Sage, by the way, Thandaga? It was cute. Listen. I'll start an MSQ after I finish up with all the class quests for Sage, because I really want to know the Sage story. They're over there. It's indeed them, but wait, is that Master Faldrene? Wait, why is he here? Hello? This is very interesting, is it? Alright. It's over, villains. Lay down your arms, or else.
Or else what?
Answer me one thing. What is this all for? Why go to such lengths to forsake everything you had to obtain power? And why wield such a power against good, well-meaning souls?
Good, well-meaning. You know nothing about us! Nothing! You're just fools who believe everything you've been fed. I'm beginning to regret sparing you. Do you feel it? The weight of the sacred duty to strive for the betterment of mankind and stand as a beacon of hope. To play with people's lives. Do you feel it? The weight of the sin. You would speak of sin? To do naught when a life might be saved, that is the greatest sin. Every day, unfortunate souls die without reason, at fate's whim. 'Tis the sage's duty to fight this injustice by whatever means he may. If you understand this, then it is not too late for you. You may yet make something of your lives. Shut your mouth!
Okay, the unsheathing is really cool, I'm not gonna lie.
If you're determined to protect that wretch, then I will consider you complicit.
Wait, I know you. The pugilist?
Are you kidding me?
Alright. Wait, hold on, wait. How the fuck did he do that?
Rather too close to the settlement for comfort. I fear for the civilians. You wouldn't stand a chance against such a fiend, as they would well know.
What?
You bastard!
Alright, okay, Venus. Thank you so much for having one for rushing now. See you next time, my dude.
No, don't let him provoke you. Stay with me. Listen to my voice.
You say I'm scared. It's a big ass bug. It's fine, Venus.
We must lure the beast elsewhere to tend to it. Sapphire, would you mind assisting me?
Well, he ran. Go. I have the situation here in hand. What the hell is going on? Oh. Alright, now XIV Night Venus. There we go. That was easy enough.
Thank you, my friend, and well fought. I dare say you're a born sage. Fascinating. But come, we should return to the others. The villains may not remain stricken for long.
What's that something that he did? I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Oh dear. It seems they're still under the weather.
Will they be alright? Their condition is unchanged. We should probably take advantage of this and apprehend them. I don't know. But this symptom...
Hold on. I'm getting us out of here.
We're fine, Loifa.
No, you're not, and you know it.
It's the enhancement, isn't it? I know something of the procedure, of its potency, and the harm it causes. There's a limit to the amount of corporeal ether a living being can harbor. As we grow up, it waxes. As we grow old, it wanes. A gradual, gentle process, if allowed to function in the natural fashion. But complications may arise when one forcibly fortifies that ether, as a rogue healer was rumored to have been doing with live subjects some years ago. That man used an unproven procedure on countless souls, a forbidden procedure known only to a select few sages. And though he succeeded in a few instances, those subjects suffered from debilitating side effects. Those rumors were denounced by the forum as baseless, and yet...
You believe anything they tell you, won't you? Naive fools.
What?
Can you stand?
Wait, please. It's really you, isn't it? Mahad. Ansel. Yes. Yes, it is. My children. Oh, how you've grown. Thank the 12 you're alive.
Alrighty then, so just gonna teleport away.
I wonder if the man standing next to me is the rogue healer that she spoke of. I had the perfect chance to apprehend the fugitives to complete my mission, but I couldn't.
I have a feeling this coated man standing next to me is the whole rogue healer that decided to be a bitch.
It seems you know them. The ones called Mahad and Ansel. Of course. They're my adopted children. They were orphaned at a young age, and I took them in and raised them as my own. Though none of us were related by blood, we became as close as a family as any. Ours was a quiet, comfortable life, but then one day Mahad fell sick. She had a raging fever and grew weaker with every passing moment. Ethered spurn, the illness is called. I've read about it. A rare disease wherein the body becomes unable to draw ether from food. There is no known cure, only palliative care. Our troubles didn't end there. Even as we were struggling to look for Mahad, a fell beast attacked our settlement. Ansel tried to protect his sister and was badly hurt. The Karujan said that he would be bedridden for the rest of his days. I didn't know what to do. Without the coin to care for them, my mind was to dark places. I began thinking of how I might spare them the pain, spare us all.
Wow.
It was in that state that he found me, a kindly traveler. A healer? Yes. He offered to help Mahan and Ansel and refused what little payment I tried to give. But he also said that their condition demanded a special care and facilities. It would take years, many years. Desperate as I was, I accepted without hesitation, so he left with my children. It was hard not knowing what became of them, wondering if I had made the right choice. But I clung to the hope that one day we would be reunited. And we were. We were. Oh, to finally see them again is... I haven't the words for it. And it matters not that they've changed. The healer. What was his name? Gildevan, he called himself. A healer of some renown in his native Charlian, I believe.
A truly touching tale. Where there is life, there is hope. Would you not agree? Now then, if I am no longer needed here, I shall return to making my rounds. Till next time, my aspiring sage. Yep, it is definitely this bitch, or someone he knows. Because if that wasn't suspicious, I don't know what is.
I didn't have the chance to speak with Mahan and Ansel properly, but whatever they've gotten involved with, I hope they will be alright. I believe the danger is past, but for good measure, I will ask the Immortal Flames to keep an eye on the area. We're in your debt. Now, you do not mind telling me, was this your first time meeting Master Valdrene? Oh no. He's a regular of mine, introduced by an acquaintance, and when he comes, he always takes a moment to treat those who are unwell. To have so many kindly healers surely must be a wonderful place indeed. And who was this acquaintance of yours, if I may ask? A merchant in Ailport. Master Valdrene buys alchemical ingredients from him, rare items sourced directly from Thabner. I see. Out of curiosity, what did Master Valdrene buy from you this time? Oh, just the usual, a few sprigs of muscamaloy. It was actually the one who told me where to get the herb. Says it's used to treat certain serious illnesses. Well, if you'll excuse me, I was returning to my stall. I don't know when, but I know my children will return. And I must work hard if I'm to give us better lives. Let us return to Adalshire for now. Recent events have given me much to ponder. That certainly was interesting. Honestly, now that I think about it, this reminds me of the tank roll questline. The tank roll questline from Shadowbringers. Like, it's similar in certain respects. Sapphire, ashamed though I am to admit this, I'm no longer certain of the truth. It wasn't Noifa and his accomplices who sought the Muscamaloy, but Master Valdrene. No. What the fugitive wants is Master Valdrene himself. Clearly, they bear grievance against him. If those despicable rumors were true and one of ours was actually... But the forum was adamant in their denial and they surely wouldn't. My mind is running amok. Forgive me, but I need a moment to rein in my thoughts. Ooh.
The child has taken a turn for the worse. Her corporeal ether wanes at an alarming rate, and she cannot keep food down. having vomited all she has been given. Though we are able to keep her with us, it is not but a stopgap measure. I reviewed past cases and all existing literature, but found no effective treatment. Yet there must be something we can do, something that no one has yet thought to try. Muscimoloi may be the answer. We Viera have used this medicinal herb since ancient times. Though potentially poisonous, through refinement, we should be able to suppress the adverse effects.
Okay. A poisoned gift, fun. Sapphire, pray forgive me my earlier bewilderment. If you don't mind, I would review the situation as it stands. We have been laboring under the assumption that Loifa and his companions had come to Eorzea to further enhance themselves in pursuit of forbidden power. To that end, they seek to procure Muscimoloi, which they would use in conjunction with the stolen soul crystal. But it wasn't the Muscimoloi they wanted, no. What they wanted was the man who wanted it, Master Faldrene. Using the herb as a lead, they went to the Arboretum in anticipation of their quarry's arrival, and failing to find him there, they made their way to Lost Hope. Such is my theory, at any rate. What do you make of all this? Yeah, Loifa and his companions aren't criminals, they're victims. That's what I think. So you think so too? There's something else, Sapphire. The rumors I mentioned of a Charlian healer conducted heinous procedures on live subjects. After sharing recent developments with the command, they reopened the investigation and have, to our considerable shock and surprise, confirmed that there appears to be some truth to them after all. The villain went to great lengths to conceal his operations, and thus did he manage to elude the authorities for years. Man's identity is yet to be conclusively ascertained, but we have a suspect, a sage who disappeared from Charlian shortly before our fugitives first appeared. A sage by the name of Gildevane. Yes, the same Gildevane who took Mahad and Anso into his care, I suspect. If they were victims of his experiments, then they would have every reason to follow him to the ends of the world. While much of this is conjecture, it goes far towards explaining that which we know. So let us proceed on with this assumption and have the truth from the man at the heart of the recent incidents, Faldrene. Now, according to the apothecary, it was a merchant in Aleport who introduced them. If we find this merchant, we may also find Faldrene to Vilbrand. Alright. I'm pretty sure Faldrene is Gildevane. I'm pretty sure that they're one and the same. I sincerely doubt they're two different people. So this is Aleport, one of Vilbrand's foremost trading hubs. How I should like to take in the sights. But that must wait. We have work to do. We must try to find the merchant before Faldrene does. As I recall, the man deals in Thavnarian wares. Let's begin by...
Healer! Send for a healer! You're a healer? Good. We've got us some badly hurt folks just inside. Attacked by the looks of it. Can you go and tend to them?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Might be us whoever did this still near, so watch yourselves. I'm going to raise the alarm.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit! What in the world happened? And who is this man? Is this the merchant? We're too late to help the merchant. Wow, that is the merchant. Damn, he's already dead? But Loifa, you can still save him. Yet our earlier speculation was simply that, speculation. We do not know for certain what he and his companions seek to accomplish. What we do not know, however, is that they took a life in Charlian. They are murderers. I know it is not my place to pass judgment, but they took her from me, my mother. He was right. I am a fool. I thought I was strong enough to keep my feelings out of it. Loifa can't tell us anything if he's dead. Yes, yes. We can have justice without the truth. For my mother and all others who have suffered, not least of all. Forgive me in my indecision, Sapphire. Please, render Loifa to your aid. Alright. Are you alright? Mahone and Ansel, where are they? They were not here when we arrived, only the merchant. It was too late for him, but Sapphire was able to save you. Will you tell us what happened? Who was it that attacked you? Gildevane, who else? The bastard is still out there because of you, and now... So it is as we had suspected. Valdrene is Gildevane. Finally ready to accept it, are you? He can change his face and his name, but there is no changing the monster he is. Still masquerading as a kind-hearted healer, a wolf in sheep's clothing who preys upon the vulnerable for his vile experiments. So you were indeed his test subject. I am sorry. Had I known, Save your apology. It won't bring Mahad and Ansel back. When we confronted Gildevin, they showed me from his magic. He must have taken them. Couldn't do anything. For all the power and the sacrifice, I couldn't do a damn thing. What are you talking about? I was born with the disease of the lungs. As I grew, so too did it worsen, until I had but a few moons left to live. It was then that Gildevane appeared before us, before me and my master. With the wisdom of Charlian, he could cure me, he said, having believed for so long that I never had a chance. I wasn't sure how to feel, but my master was overjoyed. And seeing that joy, for the first time, I wanted to live. For him. For me. But we were fooled. In the guise of treatment, Gildevane subjected me to a dangerous procedure to fortify my ether. Oh, I wasn't the only one. There were others. So many others. But one after another they disappeared until only a few of us remained.
We who survived had been more than cured. We'd been given unnatural powers. I was twice as strong as any man and could channel magics with ease. For all the good it did, I was no match for Gildevane and his tricks. Worse still, I couldn't protect Mahad and Ansel. If this life is my reward for all the suffering and sacrifice, I've been better off dead.
I like this first one. Whatever life you have is still alive, and you owe it to the others to make the most of it. I like that. I really did like that.
Help me, please. I want to save them, but I can't do it alone, so I need help. So please.
Yeah, I'm down to kick ass, dude. It's some Hojo type mess. You know you are not wrong. You are whole ass not wrong about that. I should have listened. I should have been willing to question what I was told, and now because I wasn't. It looks like Hojo. Okay, look. He looks like Hojo with the top hat. Like the main difference, honestly, is the top hat. I swear to God, if the top hat is actually the whole the whole thing of his disguise, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
If Gildevane went to the trouble of taking Mahad and Ansel, it can only mean one thing. He means to experiment on them again. We can't let that happen. We have to find and save them.
Wait. Even if we were able to manage to ascertain Gildevane's whereabouts, the fact remains that the three of you together couldn't overpower him. We cannot expect to fare much better. In all likelihood, he himself is also enhanced. Oh, give me a second. This this cat in front of me is asking the barding. Diamond weapon barding. Yo, Storm with the raid. What's up, dude? Everybody coming in with that raid. Hello, I'm Sephiroth727. My foundation with the primary focus is around Final Fantasy content. Tonight, I'm here starting off the night with the Sage class quest. I'm about halfway through right now. I'm pretty sure I'm finishing up the level 75 class quest here in a bit. So, yeah. After I finish up with the class quest, I will be moving on to the continuance of the Endwalker MSQ, starting with the first dungeon of Endwalker. That being said, how is your stream, Storm? For those of you that are hanging out in my chat that doesn't know who Storm is, he's an absolute wonderful human being. Does plenty of Final Fantasy 14 related content, and well, actually plenty of Final Fantasy content and a lot of story related content, stuff like that. So, highly recommend checking him out. He's a really cool dude. And actually, recently, he recently journeyed through the entirety of Final Fantasy 13 and its entire trilogy. It's his first Final Fantasy, so yeah. His journey continues with from what I remember, you were also playing Final Fantasy 9, right, Storm? Exactly, in the level 89 MSQ, and it's wonderful. Are you trusting dungeons? I am not sure. I might not. I don't think I'm gonna end up doing trust dungeons. They're gonna be cool for story, but I honestly want to try figuring out mechanics myself. I honestly really want to try figuring out mechanics myself, so I don't want to run the trust for that reason. On top of which, I do have a friend that actually, I have a couple of friends that want to join me for like dungeons and trials and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm just gonna do Endwalker, so we're gonna getting into the first dungeon, so I'm not gonna hang around for too long. Yes, gotcha. Yeah. No worries, Storm. I will say I haven't started on. I haven't even continued on the MSQ yet. I'm currently still just doing the Sage class quest, but if you still want to head out nonetheless, I completely understand. Vita scuffed here. I'm totally chilling. That sounds good. I'll be sure to hit you up with that. If we are to confront him, we must have a foolproof plan. Do you not agree, Sapphire?
Very well.
For now, as they return to Idleshire, I will be joining you there after briefing the Yellow Jackets on the situation. Oh, hang around until the stage stuff is over for now. No worries. And I promise I will be giving a very, very lengthy and fair, spoiler warning before I even continue the MSQ in any way, shape, or form. I always try to make sure I do that. So I don't want to risk spoiling anybody that doesn't want to get spoiled. Thanks. No problem. Tidings from Command, Sapphire. They have confirmed that Gildevane used Muska Malloy in his procedure. Despite his attempts to destroy all evidence of his crimes, traces of the herb were found in his laboratory. Furthermore, no record exists of a healer named Faldrine. If ever there was any doubt it was a false identity, there is none now.
In hindsight, we should have tried explaining everything to you, but we didn't know who to trust.
That's fair. Even if you had attempted to convince me, I doubt I would have listened. I saw what I wanted to see, believed what I needed to believe. Even with the mounting evidence, I wavered over whether we should save you. My mother would have been ashamed to see what I'd become. I took up the shield because I wanted to protect all life, and just as she did to her dying breath.
Your mother was a warrior like you?
She was a healer. The soul crystal you took was hers.
Oh! 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 Oh, fuck!
Man, can I say it takes a long time to get to the first dungeon of the expansion? I'd been playing for 30 hours and still there. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of story. I honestly didn't mind it at all. There is a lot of story though.
Then the woman that day was your mother? Gildevane had already fled Charlie, and we were attempting to escape when one of our comrades collapsed in pain. Someone chanced to see us, another sage invites his Technon. Suspicious though we must have looked, she rushed to our aid without hesitation, but our companion, he flew into a frenzy and we couldn't stop him. I tried to save her, the gods know I did, but with the last of her strength, she pressed her soul crystal into my hand. Forgive me.
There is naught to forgive. She did what she had always done. What she believed was right. If she had any regrets, it would doubtless be that she couldn't help you sooner. As for the crystal, she clearly wished for you to have it. She must have seen something in you in that moment. 'Tis my hope that you will carry on her legacy and fight for the future of all lives.
The future of all lives.
I shall dedicate my efforts to locating Gildevane. Until I do, please continue practicing your skills, the better to be prepared for when we face him. Damn, dude. I know she said that her mother was murdered, but damn. The fact that he now holds her soul crystal is insane. All right, let's check what the entries read here.
The Muscimoloi has arrived. As suspected, it is highly effective in strengthening one's ether, but so too does it poison. We must find a way to separate its beneficial constituents, else it cannot be administered for any extended period. We administered a diluted extract of Muscimoloi after the patient fell unconscious. Though she awakened a few hours later, she was extremely agitated, and it took several people to subdue her. We can no longer dismiss the inherent risks in the treatment. We must submit a report to the studium on the dangers of Muscimoloi, ere someone else repeats our mistake. The pain has returned worse than before. The disease eats away at me, and I fear I do not have much time left. Yet, there is still so much to do, so very much.
Damn. Okay. So, what's it called? It kind of reminds me of something else that I've seen in, like, I think it was in, like, it was either another Final Fantasy or something else. Where, like, it heals you somewhat, but, like, you're gonna go into, like, full-on berserk mode. Huh.
Yo. Fighting for the future of all lives. Is this what drives you to? Pledge of Hope. Nata is eager to share tidings from command with you.
Ah, Sapphire! You will be pleased to hear that in response to my latest report, my superiors have decided to spare no resources in the hunt for Gildevane. A remarkable change of policy given how they once considered the rumors to warrant only a cursory investigation before being dismissed. But in any event, with their assistance, it is only a matter of time before we find our man. While we await developments, I ask that you continue honing your skills, the better to contend with Gildevane when the time comes.
I can't stand to be idle. I will join you, if you're not averse.
No, not at all. We would welcome it, in fact. Sapphire can go no further with my limited knowledge. She would benefit from your guidance, and I dare say you stand to gain from the experience as well. As to how you might train, may I suggest lending a helping hand to the locals? The Javanian hinterlands are home to many treasure hunters. Theirs is a dangerous line of work, and they often find themselves in trouble. If you speak with a representative of Midnight Dew, she should be able to help direct you to her followers who may require assistance.
You're familiar with this Midnight Dew, yes? Lead the way.
I haven't talked to her in forever, dude. He's with you, I take it? Something I can help you with? Yeah, you got any treasure hunters that need help? Oh, you want to help us? Aye. Well, it's true enough. Wanting to make a quick coin, there's some as bite off more than they can chew. As a matter of fact, a few hunters have yet to return, and I'd mind to go and look for them. Reckon you can take care of them in my stead? Much obliged. Some especially nasty fiends have been out and about as of late, and I'm hoping our friends haven't run afoul of them. Friends, I say. But we're more like family. A family looks after family.
Aye, that they do.
Watch yourselves out there, eh? And thanks again.
I am here to kick ass. To think that by subjecting me to the procedure, Gildevane gave me the ability to wield sage magic, the power to heal and to harm. And I will repay his gift by doing just that. With his death, his victims will finally be able to move on. But those are thoughts for another day. Let us be off and see what we can, and see if we can't find these hunters, and any fiends that may be stalking them.
I wonder what we find. Wrong way. Man, damn though, dude. Like, honestly, the Reaper class quests were really cool, but I don't know, I feel for the Sage class quest a little more. What the? Alright.
The creatures here are naturally strong. Could this be Gildevain's handiwork?
Alright, let's do this. Ooh! That's a great stun.
The treasure hunter is badly hurt. Heal her using the diagnosis spell.
Did I just heal myself? I did. Alright.
Thank you.
I thought I'd be able to handle the fiends. Oh, how wrong I was. I owe you my life. You can be sure I'll sing your praises to all who listen. Fare you well.
I'm glad we could help her. Spare her family the sorrow. Come, let us continue.
The shortest path from point A to point B is a straight line. I didn't feel like going around the building. Ow! And bye-bye.
A terrible wound. This is no time for training. I'll take care of it.
Oh, cool. That's a first of watching them cast a spell instead of me doing so.
Are you alright?
Oh, what? I'm alive? How? Was it you?
Yes, well, you were in a bad way, and I...
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. My wife, she's with child, our firstborn. I wanted to earn as much coin as I could to provide for my family. But in my haste, I got reckless. Took on jobs that were beyond me, but thanks to you, I still have my life, and my family still have me. No more stupid risks. I won't squander the future you've given us. My thanks again, and the 12 bless you. Aww.
He's got a lot to live for, doesn't he? You know, I used to dream about the future I knew I'd never see. About overcoming my illness and protecting the forest as a wood warder. This is the duty of Viera men. I wanted to repay my people for not giving up on me, my tribe, and my master. I allowed myself to hope when I went with Gildevain, until the dream died once and for all in his laboratory. Alongside those who were sacrificed in the pursuit of his twisted ambition. For the betterment of mankind, the depraved fiend took everything from me. Since then, I have been bent upon revenge, save that there was no purpose for my sage's power. But since meeting you and Lala, I feel as though I'm beginning to understand why this soul crystal was given to me. The hope that all might live to know a better tomorrow. There is a warmth and comfort in that, and a purpose. Oh. I won't fall again, not when my friends, my family, need me. Come what may, I will protect them. For that purpose and no other, I will use my power. This I swear upon the crystal. Bookbonks, what's up, Nopi? How are you doing, dude? Soon we must confront Gildavane. If we're to triumph, we must trust each other with our lives. Are you prepared to trust yours to me? I'll do the best a fool can, yes! You're still sore about that. I didn't realize you were so sensitive. I'm sorry, alright? Well, I believe that's enough trading for one day. Let's head back to Idleshire. Hopefully Lala's allies have made progress. I love that. That was a phenomenal response. I'm so happy they gave me that response option. Cool. Well, that wasn't easy enough. The level 78 class quest really was the simplest so far. But I feel like that's because this is gonna be the calm before the storm, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my ass beat for the level 80. For the level 80 quest. Please let them be alive. Nope, I'm one. You. Ah, you're both back. Good. I have news to share regarding the hunt for Gildavane. Oh, cutscene time. First of all, we've located the villain. With the aid of a fellow operative, we measured unusual etheric activity in a cave in the Dravanian forelands. This is where he has made his base and holds Mahad and Ansel. The two are alive, but more than that, we cannot ascertain. The XIV needs to be hunted down. Why? Hold on, my friends. We're coming to save you. We've also learned more about Gildavane himself from the acquaintance of his yesteryear. For acquaintance of his in yesteryear. Okay. According to said acquaintance, after graduating from the studium, Gildavane completed further studies in various fields, semiotics most notably. For his skill and knowledge, he was made a professor of the faculty, and it was there that he met his wife, a fellow researcher and talented sage in her own right. But one day she fell gravely ill. Healers of various persuasions attempted to treat her, but her condition deteriorated rapidly, and she passed away not a week later. Gildavane was not the same man after that. I forgot to hug. Oh, Dark Nose and Miko's. I don't know why. I just hate the face for a few moments. Because really? Whatever tragedy he has known, I can muster no sympathy for him. Nor would you if you had seen the madness in his eyes. Heard the malice in his voice. Mark my words, it wasn't for his wife that he mourned, but the loss of a valuable resource that is all people are to Gildavane. So what the frick is that, a man bun? Yes, this is a man bun. So it seems, for whatever reason he may have had, he cannot be permitted to continue his depraved experiments. He's almost as pale as me. Bro, get some sun! Look, he didn't get much sun because he was always very much ill. They actually said that he actually was very sick as he grew up. Fun fact, female Rieras are taller. I know they're taller than males. That being said,
You cannot storm his cave just yet. His knowledge of summonotics makes him a dangerous opponent, and we must be amply prepared. To that end, I have been working on a countermeasure, but it will take a little longer to complete. Meanwhile, I must ask for your patience and your faith. As much as I wish to save Mahad and Ansel, it would be meaningless if we lost anyone in the process who believe in me. Please. We always have biggest carrot, powered by biggest gnosis.
Alright, I'll wait. And when all is ready, we'll go and rescue Mahad and Ansel.
What's that? What's up? I hated the Reaper's solo duty. Really? It felt too easy? I mean, I don't know. I thought it was nice. I thought it was cool more than anything else. I mean, for me, it was probably a little easy. I did it with only pants. What? Wow. Well, I mean, I guess that comes to the point of like it wasn't meant to be like uber difficult. It still was meant to be doable because you still had well, you have to keep in mind that it is a level recommend I level 525. Remember though that it is still a it's a level 80 class quest in which you still have to do your if you take on the class for Shadowbringers, you would have to do not only the level 80 class quest, but also the level 80 role quest for melee. I'm assuming you're gonna do that for on Reaper, so that'd be like kind of twice the amount in that respect. So I wouldn't imagine that they would make two actually like difficult and story and questline like solo duties. Fuck, I don't know why I couldn't say that. So whether the Sage and Reaper story is just similar? I don't know. I had no world cube. What? Nice. Ayo, my level 80 ability, Painheimer. My apologies for the wait. The countermeasure is ready. As it is quite delicate, however, I will hold on to it until the moment of reckoning. Good. Let us make for Gildevain's lair at once.
Has there been further word of Mahad and Ansel?
Joseph, what's up?
My
fellow operative reports that your friends are still alive, and together we will ensure they remain so. Except as you step on man, but oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you. Though to me, they are more than just friends. They are family.
Our destination lies to the northeast of the Dravanian forelands, where the Somal foothills meet the 100 Throws. A cave entrance is just west of the springs.
Understood. I'll go on ahead and scout the area.
Asher needs to fully lose shields. Why? Or White Mage dies? Nah, it's fine. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. They have a skill that mimics the Stormblood card effects and their shields? What do you mean? So they can actually stack their shields with other shield healer shields? Huh, that's cool. But yeah, no, you gotta remember too the I'm still gonna take the White Mage. I'm still gonna take the White Mage, honestly. Yeah, I'm still gonna very much be a white mage main, my dude. This is it, Sapphire. Gildevain's lair. Remember, our chief concern is Mahad and Ansel's safety.
Kirsty flees into the duty. You can't escape my heels.
As for the countermeasure, 'tis a set of garments imbued with a special enchantment to shield you from Gildevain's influence. Should the worst come to the worst, it will keep you safe and our hopes alive. As I mentioned, they are rather delicate, but I guarantee that they will last you this one battle. When you're ready to sally forth, I will have you change into them.
During the battle, some of your gear will be glamored. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected.
So, are you ready, Sapphire? Aw, I didn't get to look like this. Alright. I'm gonna camp at the dungeon entrance. Okay.
Oh, yo!
I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks sick as fuck. What is Royal Transfer Queue? I don't know. Mahad, Ansel. What have you done to them, you bastard?
My, such anger. When you should feel joy for your friends, they have the opportunity to contribute to mankind's future. For the frailty of our flesh, so much knowledge and skill and experience are forever lost in unconscionable and unacceptable waste. A lasting solution to the problem will not come without additional sacrifice. It is unavoidable. But you, my friend, you are an invaluable living specimen, and I give thanks for the opportunity to study you further.
You monster! How many lives have been lost and torn apart at your twisted whims?
You play the part of the indignant moralist well. Pity. As a fellow Charlian, I held out hope that you at least would come to appreciate my visions. Alas, you are as short-sighted as the rest. But no matter. You can yet serve a purpose as a benchmark for my progress. Oh yes, all the elements are present for a test of strength. Mahad Ansel, kill these self-righteous fools! Hold on, my friends. We'll save you.
It should be possible to break Gildevain's control, but you need to find an opening.
People are gonna find ways to be loaded with this sage weapons. Oh god.
As for you, I would thank you to never call me a fellow Charlian. It sickens me to think that you are a compatriot.
My. The animosity is fairly palpable. I had best make myself scarce. Toodles.
Your floating toys, I know. As you mentioned it, I thought of it. I knew exactly what you were going to go for.
This does begin with you, Ansel.
Damn it! They're not in the right minds. Then we have no choice but to subdue them.
Come here.
much as I can find it, curiosity be damned. I mean, you're probably not wrong, honestly. Oh my! All right. Take with such reckless abandon, their bodies and minds must be on the verge of breaking. That will do, Mud. Your turn. Wait! Oh my god. Wait, did I make it in time? I did. I actually made that in time? How did I? Okay, sure. 4 elements. Hey, the take message of first message. Don't even worry about it. Oh shit! So this is your limit. Yet another disappointment. Perhaps you can take one of these meddlers with you to the grave. Got him. All right, we're good. Mahan, Ansel. But yeah, try not to say too much about like things I haven't yet to do. I'll eventually find out for myself and come up with it. They just see a faint and I know what they did to faint and addle or main not. No, I know. I know that they now affect everything. Different like proportions, but yeah, I know that they affect everything now, which is actually really nice. It's great, I know. I've been using Faint a lot on Reaper. Forgive me. I did not want to hurt you. Where's that own summoner? But 'twould seem you possessed a heightened affinity for the sage's art. That I should be blessed with such fine specimens for my research. We must see what else you can do. Yes, we must! Watch out! Woo! What? Ayo! Now we're even. I won't fall. Not again. Through all the suffering and sacrifice, I'm still here. I'm still alive.
And so long as I live, I refuse to let anyone else die on me. What say you, Mahad, Ansel?
As if you needed to ask.
Where you go, we follow. You know this.
I believe in you too, Loifa. And you and Sapphire both.
Dude, the piano is so hype! Gildevane, you wanted to see what else we could do, right? Then come and find out!
Marvelous! Absolutely marvelous! Don't hold back, my dear subjects, for neither shall I. For the betterment of mankind, let us transcend the limits of our flesh together!
What the? What are you doing?
Oh, so hi, Dom. How are you doing, dude?
What the fuck are you?
Doping is bad, okay, right? Instagram blind. Using eye skin. Dude! Help! That's honestly all I can think of right now. It's just help! And come at me! Man's braille fresh is its greatest blood. If we are to evolve, we must break free of its confines. What the? Gotcha, I was right to stay away from the police. Are you kidding me? Alright. How about you? I read right scalpel. I'm like, nope, he's cleaving the right side right now. Oh, you are truly fascinating specimens of the things I will learn from your cadaver. Amputation? What? Oh my god! Okay. Hypothermia? That doesn't sound good. Oh! Oh, for Cruise Chaser. I mean, I guess kind of. He took the thing from Cruise Chaser, but not really. It has been a tremendous pleasure. My dear subjects, but all good things must come to an end. God.
Not this spell.
What the? Hello? This seems protected and Jersey. Ah, okay. I love a stage where when you don't have resources, it's a struggle. I understand that completely. May want to cast heals, they're dying. Oh, I already saw. What's that? Wait, here. Your successor is proving herself quite the nuisance out here. But as unique as she is, most definitely worth the trouble! Tracheostomy. Oh! I just realized what that was called! Dude, that's so fucked. Left, right scalpel? Okay, he's gonna do left side first and then right cleave. And then he's gonna do it again. Amputation with the safe spot like right the fuck next to him. But yeah, Dom, you're not wrong about the whole like Sage thing though. Like honestly, if Sage runs out of resources and shit, like you're basically a sitting duck there for at least a little while. Hypothermia. Got him. All right, we good. But yeah, I was paying attention to their HP though. We can't run stuff. Oh no. Cool. That was fun. That was cool. I will say that. But oh my god. I wasn't expecting for his moves to be very much I don't know, medical or medically like linguistically challenged, not challenged, but like acquainted. Because I know like all of Sage's abilities are medically acquainted, as far as like the linguistics of it go. What are we waiting for? Let's kill him and have done with it. No, Ansel. It should be a Loifest decision. Inclined? I don't know. Is that the right word? Like the base, like where the terms come from is it's all medical terminology. Just put it simply. All of the Sage's abilities are all medical terminology. Yeah. Shit. Like, I'll show you in a bit. Yeah, I'll show you later. This power that I have, born of untold sacrifice. I swore that I would only use it to protect life, not take it. Yildavain will face justice back in his homeland, where he committed his most heinous crimes. I hate that they name stuff in medical stuff the stupidest names that no one's ever gonna remember. No, you're actually incorrect in that respect. It's actually much more translatable because of that. In medicine, as far as medical terminology goes, it's the things that you're not supposed to remember the whole word. You're supposed to remember the word parts. One of the first ones that we learn as a kid is what? Ology. Ology is one of the prime examples of this. What does the word partology mean? It literally means the study of. Anything you slap before ology is the study of this. That is how medical terminology works. It's not an entire, like, here's a big ass fucking word. No, it's not just that. It's literally, these are the word parts. You have to learn the parts themselves, not just the whole word. Because the whole word is going to be freaking ridiculous to learn. Like, if you learn medical terminology and, like, all the words and shit from just the long words that they give you, like otorhinolaryngologist, for example, Rhino, Laryngologist. Otto is, what was it? What was it, ear? Yeah. Yeah, so ear, so Otto is ear. Rhino is nose. Laryng is the larynx, or like the throat, I guess you could put it, almost. It's not exact, but like it's more specifically the larynx. Ologist. That's how that works.
I'm sorry, my friends. Lala, the crystal was your mother's and rightfully belongs to you.
I just want human evolution. It's already where it belongs. Through your deeds, bring honor to my mother's memory. I will strive to do the same with my trusty sword and shield. I like that. Tonsils, appendix. To call off the kill the following off right in the tonsils and appendix. That's fair. Well, I mean, the appendix is more so, I guess, like a safety feature that, like, without it, you'll die. So, yeah. Tonsils, people already are able to go without tonsils, albeit they require some medical assistance thereafter. You can with it removed? True. Like, the thing is that without the appendix and the tonsils, you'll need medical, like, assistance for, if not, like, a temporary occurrence, then a chronic occurrence. So you would need medical assistance for, if not, like, something temporary just for the rest of your life. With your blessing, I hereby take Gildevane into custody. He will be transported back to Charlian, where he will be tried by the Forum. While I attend to the necessary arrangement, you should return to Idleshire and have a rest. I will join you anon. Safety feature that if burst, you die. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. This mercy is more than you deserve, but you will answer for your crimes. Every last one. When I set out from Charlian, I wanted to reclaim my mother's soul crystal. Wanted it as a memento to remember her by. But I've come to realize that there's no better way to remember her than by the legacy of her deeds in life. She was the gentlest and noblest of women. One who never flinched in the face of danger when someone was in need of succor. Hi Akira, how you doing? No PY. Steph, accept the bonky hills. Oh my god. And I will endeavor to do honor to that legacy by rising to the defense of those in need of protection. This includes Loifa and his friends, so in case you worry for them, don't. You return to Idleshire as well. Gods know you deserve a rest too. Marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. Don't you agree? Dear dearest. Damn. But yeah, Akira, I haven't even started the dungeon yet. So that way we can go ahead and start the dungeon together. I'm just finishing up the, I'm literally, look, I timed this shit so well. I'm literally finishing up the stage clock quest right now. Take me with, alright, Nopi. I'll take you with. I'm gonna have to do dungeons. Oh, really? It's torture, oh, I'm sorry. We have a chance to see our mother again, and we owe it to you. For revenge, we were prepared to die, but now we have a reason to live. You took your time, let me guess. You were talking with your superiors and making arrangements to send us back to Charlian as well. I haven't done shit. But Dungeons? What? 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 Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the first dungeon of Endwalker after I finish up with this class quest. A new blankets? Ooh, Akita, you should send me pictures because I want to see him. I saw him velvety red. Ooh, I want to see. We had a long and difficult conversation, I must confess. Oh. Bonk, yes. Bonk intensifies. No, they were pleased that Gildevain would be returning to Charlian, alive no less. They were deeply disappointed to hear that the fugitives escaped, and that despite my best efforts, I cannot pick up on their trail again. I like her. Lala gets props. I should show you tomorrow. Sounds good. No, I don't exactly mistrust the Forum. I do have reason to believe that they knew more about Gildevain's activities than they let on. Perhaps they were hoping for a resolution that wouldn't see the sordid details of his experiments brought to light. But now, it's all going to be out in the open, and your innocence has been made plain. My superiors will no longer think to pursue you. You are free to begin anew, which is the very least you deserve after all you have suffered. Shut up. Oh my god, no view. No. Well now, you're surprisingly reasonable for a mole-headed Charlian. I wanna come. We have one open tank slot. I beg your pardon. A simple thank you would have sufficed. Was a good healer questline, right? Dude, I really like this. I'm not gonna lie. I have never asked for my powers, but fate has decreed that I have them. And I will use them as they were intended and fight for the future of all lives. I'll also seek a cure for their procedure's side effects. When I succeed, my friends will finally be able to return home, safe in the knowledge that they won't lose control again. Characters don't know tanks. No! Damn. I can't thank you enough for coming to our aid. Aye. If it weren't for you, we would have been dead, or worse. We'd all but given up on ourselves and lived only for revenge. But you've given us a second chance, and we won't waste it. That's awesome. We'll aid Loifa in his research, of course. And it'll be as much for his sake as ours. For all his bravado, he can't stand to be alone. What? Aye, we thought the Berseria men prefer solitude, but not our Loifa. Deep down, he's a lonely little boy. Family indeed. As a little girl, I regarded the sages of Eld with awe, and the tales all were stern. Oh, so, wow. In the tales, all were stern, nigh mythical figures, untouchable in their virtues and ideals. But the more I think on it, the more I'm convinced that these legends cannot have been so unlike us. No. They were ordinary folk who bore great love for friends and family, and that love extended to all life. Now, more than ever, I see this love in my dear departed mother. And though I still have much and more to learn, ever will I endeavor to do her proud. Thank you, Sapphire. I couldn't have learned these lessons or accomplished my mission without you, as our work is done. Our time together is over, but I shall linger in New Horsea a while. I hope to see more of you and hear your tales. Sounds good to me. I got my level 80 spell. Let's go! Ardent desire to protect has shown its abilities. Dude, that's cool. Sage, heal thyself. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, I want to read the last of this. Oh, shit. Did I read 10 to 12? To my shame, I collapsed while treating the child. I do not recall ever seeing my husband's distressed. So distressed.
Touched though I am, I'd rather that he didn't fuss over me. He knows my prognosis. Numa numa yay, numa 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 yay. As sages, it is our duty to fight for the future of all lives. Soon I will no longer be able to fight this fight, but it is my hope that someone will carry on in my stead. To that end, I, Hatia, will pour myself into this soul crystal, my love. In case this is my last chance, I want you to know that I'm glad I met you. You made me the happiest woman, and even should I be reborn. The rest of the pages have been torn away. You see another hand, 1 to 4. Gone, gone, gone. To dust and dirt. A future cut short for no reason but that her body failed. But the child lives. She may still serve a purpose. I have acquired a subject with a tolerance for the muscimoloi, a Viera who has taken the herb from childhood. Should I finally put the cavalcade of failures behind me and succeed, it will be a great step forward for all mankind. The Jinjal woman continues to sniff around, too curious by half. I shall have to find a more private place to continue my work, and if she persists, well, it will be on her own head. Who should I meet today but an adventurer who has your soul crystal? I would be lying if I were to say that I was disappointed that you chose a vagabond over me. But no matter. I will continue my work, and I pray, my love, that one day you will forgive the man I have had to become.
Wow, okay. That was a beautiful story, honestly. Alright. Okay. Unfortunately, it was 90. Oh, really? Wait, it's a song though? Wait, what? Wait, what song? Hello? Now I'm curious. Nonetheless, give me a second. I need to. So I'm gonna become a Reaper here. I see a bunch of dancing there. Yeah. All right. So with that being said, that would be the end of that. I'm gonna go ahead and put a marker here. I'm gonna go ahead and put up the BRB screen. I'm just gonna take a quick restroom break, get some water, and then I'll be back and we'll go ahead and get ourselves into the first Endwalker dungeon. Dungeon now? I hit you an invite. Okay, now give me 1 second. I'll be right back, and yeah, I'll be right back.